Good morning, everyone. This is Dr. Bill Williams on the Influencers Podcast, coming to you live from Atlanta, Georgia. And today we have a fantastic series of uh, friends lining up to talk to us on the Influencer Podcast. I'm going to start off with Nathalie Botros, the Bon Vivant girl. Now,
Hello.
what is the Bon Vivant girl? I'm going to let Nathalie tell you. She's the creator and she's spreading happiness on a daily basis. Hi, Nathalie.
Hello. Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me here. I'm so excited. So, a bon vivant in French means, if we translate literally, well living. And a bon vivant girl, which who I am, is someone who enjoys everything they do in their life, even boring things like even cooking. And I know that for some people it's good, but even working, everything you do, you should find joy in it. And my mission is to spread happiness on a daily basis. And I teach people with my tips, with my videos, and with my philosophy, how to find happiness on the daily life.
That sounds perfect. And I would love to know where you were, what happened, and who you were surrounded by when you came up with this idea that inspired you to be the happiness coach.
Well, to start with, I'm a psychotherapist and I declared myself and a health coach. And during my life, like most people, we always do this mistake. We think that if we lose weight, we're going to be happy. If we get the new job, we're going to be happy. If we travel, we're going to get happy. So we kind of attach your happiness on things and people also. And I was like one of those people. And I was keeping, I kept hoping that if I get this and the partner and the job, I will be happy, until the day that I noticed like all this is great. It will be, the icing on the cake. But first of all, I have to be happy within me. And I learned it. So now I'm teaching it.
Well, perfect. You had to have had something that spurred you on. Tell us your greatest failure story. What did you learn and how did you recover from it?
Well, my case, I started because, like, as I said, I thought that something was going to make me happy. And I didn't know that it was like really happiness. So at the beginning, I thought it was the job. I changed my job. And then I thought it was the country where I used to live, because I used to live in Switzerland and I moved to Milan. And I was like, no, it's still something missing. And I moved to the US. And then I thought that it was diets. It's where I failed. It was my biggest failure, because like I spent a year trying to lose weight, because let's be honest, in the US you get all excited with all this food deliveries and everything, and I gained 40 pounds in less than a year. So my biggest failure was all those ridiculous diets that I did. And I did those diets because I made the mistake of listening to everyone, and I'm thinking that my happiness was based on that. And once that I noticed that it was not working, I started to start back to gain my life and my confidence.
I think that's a very good life lesson. And you probably know a lot about why people fail because you're a psychotherapist, because you tried so many diets. Tell us the main ones you think, the three reasons people fail.
Well, if it's specifically on diets, the biggest one is what I call bioindividuality. It's we're all different. We're like our body is composed different. Our lifestyle is different. So the diet of a friend would be your poison, or of a neighbor, or of a magazine that you see those magic. But in general, I think we always fail because we believe that we have to be perfect, and perfect doesn't exist. We are perfect, all perfect in our own way. And I think we should stop. Also, the other failure is comparing ourselves. We have to stop comparing ourselves to others and celebrate our uniqueness. So these are like the three biggest mistakes that people do.
Now we're going to go through the lightning round now, and we're going to see what questions come to your mind, pop into your mind when I ask you these quick questions. What do you think? This is going to be fun together. We'll have some happiness generated out of this, I hope. What motivates you internally?
I think it's the rush of seeing a smile on people's faces, like you do now, right now. It's like that, like gives me tinkles in all over my body, and I'm like, okay, I'm kind of succeeding in something.
Tell me three success secrets that you can have others model from.
First of all, I always say yes. Say yes to new possibilities, to new adventures, to little things too, like a new recipe. Because like we always live in our comfort zone, and we should say yes to get out of the comfort zone. We have nothing to lose. I mean, the only thing that we can lose it's time, but what we can gain is happiness.
Yeah.
So this is the first one. The second one is let go, because we hold on to all those grudges and everything. We have to let it go and free ourselves. Because imagine that you're holding a bottle of water for a minute, for 10 minutes, and for 10 years. How heavy will be that small bottle of water? So you let it go and set yourself free. And the third one is don't try to control everything. And this is something that I'm still working on myself as well, because we keep trying to control, but actually when we let the control go, we have more control of our life and we're more relaxed and happy.
Perfect. I like those three. What's your company's motto?
Say yes, be happy.
Why should somebody buy from you, say they want to join in your coaching business?
So what I offer is I offer programs. Some of my programs are finding happiness regardless of your body issues, because I've been there. Some of them is finding happiness because you're single. I've been there. I've been single for 47 years of my life until I let go and I found the love of my life. So all this shows that I've been there. And what I'm selling, it's who I am and who I've been through. So it's from my own experience. And my VIP coaching is again, basing your, like working on all areas of your life to find happiness.
Yeah, so that leads to that question. Who is your ideal client?
It's me 10, 15 years ago. It's my ideal client. It's an amazing woman who has sometimes everything, but who kind of like don't know, because like she feels stuck and there's something missing in her life and she doesn't know what it is. And I help her to pinpoint what it is and to find happiness.
So how do you find these ideal clients like yourself?
They find me because they see what I'm talking about and they see who I am, and they feel connected and they see that I walk the walk, talk the talk. So they really find me. And I do it, of course, through social media as well, but they find me.
So let's review those well-defined products and services that you offer.
So I have a few courses, online courses, Love Your Body Now, Be Happy and Single, How to Find the Right Partner. And also I have my VIP coaching, where we really base on the 4 areas of your life: love, laugh, say yes, the movement, like every areas of your life, we go through them. And my VIP coaching is actually, my clients, they have access to me 24/7, and it's a 3-month program and we work together very tightly.
So how do you crush that competition?
I don't believe in crushing the competition. I believe that we have space for everyone. And I applaud people who do the same thing, because I think we should all spread happiness. But let's say that if someone else is doing what I'm doing, they will always be different than me. So it's how the client chooses.
How do you handle objections?
Uh, I laugh, I process, and I let go.
What about an angry client? What would you say to them?
My angry client against me, I say, I understand you. Let's discuss and let's discover why you're angry. Let's find the root. If you're angry towards me or towards something else, and then you're projecting.
Excellent. A 5-star client experience. How do you deliver?
Listen, listen, make laugh, and work together hand to hand and keep them accountable. That's very important, because like we have all difficulties to be accountable. It's a good thing.
That was excellent. A brand ambassador. How do you convert your clients to praise your work and send you more clients?
Um, it is, I think, because they're satisfied and they know how it works, they know the process, they're excited about it. They're like, okay, you have to help my friend. And they really do it by themselves.
Absolutely. So, Natalie, tell me, what are you grateful for today?
Well, to start with, to be on this interview on this podcast, but I'm grateful for my life. I mean, I'm so blessed. Every morning I wake up, I'm thinking I'm so happy. I'm grateful for my family, for my loved ones, and for all my followers, and for everyone around me.
Now, your goal to be a successful coach and therapist for people, how do you achieve that goal? What's your plan?
My goal is to put a smile on most people, on everyone. And I know that it's hard. So my plan is to create a ripple effect. And if I give you a smile, I will ask you to put a smile on someone else's face.
What if you didn't achieve that goal? How would you feel?
I'll work harder and I'll try again. I'll modify it and I'll try again.
So, if you ever to overcome a challenge that life throws at you, what do you do?
First, I laugh. I laugh about myself. I'm like, oh, you really failed. And I said, okay, if the challenge is very, very big, I don't look at the end result. I make little steps to the end result. So step by step, I go to the end result, to the big result, let's say, and I do a little check every time that I accomplish one of the goals, small goals, and actually doing check marks releases my happiness hormones. So it makes it easy.
Yeah, I like that. Doing small steps add up to make a big result. If you have a revenue generating idea, how do you convince your significant other to go along? Just like we froze up the internet with that question. We'll bring Natalie back as soon as the internet comes back. As you see, technology sometimes moves slower than human thought, and she's gone for good. So we'll see if Natalie comes back. And we've been talking with the Vivant girl, who is a happiness coach, a psychotherapist, multilingual, world traveler, lives in New York. Nathalie Botros is a happiness coach. She's an expert in food and diets. We'll be.
Sorry.
I lost you, but you know what? That's kind of the way technology goes. I'm glad
Exactly.
you.
I don't know what happened. I lost, but I'm back. You see, that's how I face challenges, with a smile.
Excellent. Well, you did well, and tell us what advice you would give that 20-year-old self, that perfect young person who's looking forward to doing something creative and magnificent in life.
Hello?
Can you hear me? Looks like we've lost
Hello?
Natalie again. Are you there? I hear you. Are you there okay? Like we keep losing Natalie, but we'll get her back.
I'm back. I don't know what's happening with this
Oh,
technology. So the
welcome
advice
back.
that I
Welcome
will
back.
give, yeah, the advice that I will give to my 20-year-old self is really to let go, because like I used to hold on to things that didn't mean anything, and like I thought that they were so important. So don't sweat the small stuff.
How about a living mentor? Is there someone that you look up to that has impacted your life?
My mother. She's a force of nature, and we lost our father like very young, 25 years ago, and she was a rock for me, my brother, and my sister, and she's really my mentor, because like whenever I feel down, she's the one who yells at me and said, okay, get up and continue.
So why is being impactful important to you personally?
My mom, because she really is the original bon vivant girl, and I'm hoping to be like her.
Excellent. What do you want to be remembered for, Natalie?
I think I want to be remembered as someone who puts a smile on people's face and who helps people, who spread really happiness, who did an impact on this world.
Tell us how we can support you, and you want to list any ways to connect to you, or social media wise, or books or podcasts that you're a part of. We'll be glad for you to share that now.
So I'm on all social media platforms, either under Nathalie Botros, you can find me, or also under Vivant Girl. You can find everything, all the links on my website. But Instagram, it's where you will have a laugh every day because I share a few times a day my daily tips, my happiness tips, and I make sure that you don't leave my page without a smile. So you can go there. And otherwise, if you really want to support me, try to put a smile on someone's face, at least one person's day daily, and ask them to do the same. It can be by paying a compliment at a stranger or helping someone, and just ask them to do the same. Let's create this ripple effect.
Well, you got me putting a smile on my face, and my staff once told me, they asked me if I was happy, and I said yeah, and they said, well, you better notify your face.
That's a good one.
So
I like that.
you can use that one anytime. What about this appearance on the show today? How do you feel about being on our show? What can you
Oh,
say?
I think it's amazing. I mean, even if we had some technical issues, we're still here, we're still laughing. And I think that the questions are great because like it helps people to know me better and it's fun.
All right, I'm going to give you the last word and let you talk about what's important to you and how you see the future for mankind in the happy zone.
Yeah. So as I say, you have to say yes and be happy and stop blocking and sweating small stuff. Like enjoy life, enjoy everything that you do. Like find the silver lining, even if it's hard. And when you talk, use positive words. Instead of saying, for example, I'm stressed, say, I'm excited. So change the connotation of your day, of your life, and enjoy every minute of your life. And as I just said before, try to put a smile on someone else's face at least once daily. And let's see how this ripple effect will spread and how many people we can make happy.
Thank you, Natalie. That was excellent. I appreciate you being on the Influencers podcast today. You brought a smile to not only my face, but thousands of people who are watching live and tens of thousands who will be seeing this video over the next days and weeks. So thank you for being a part of our show, Natalie. And I look forward to learning more about you and what you're doing as we go down life's highways and byways. This is going to be a fun time. The next couple of years together with all our influencer podcast friends will be momentous, and I'm looking forward to you being a part of our lives in the future. Thanks for being on our show.
Thank you so much for having me. Bye, everyone.
Yeah, you're certainly welcome. Stay tuned for more broadcasts on the Influencer podcast today. We have a full lineup, and you're going to enjoy each and every show. Thank you for being part of our team.